Namaste. My best regards and wishes for the International World Yoga Day 2020. Namaste expresses the whole philosophy of yoga in one word, the union of mind and body, connectedness, unity and inner togetherness, and bonds that go beyond language, cultures and religions. Yoga is a worldwide contribution, intercultural and peaceful encounter. Here is how Mahatma Gandhi Namaste explained. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the place of light, love, truth, peace and wisdom in you. I honor the place in you where, when you are there and I am there, we are both only one. On December 11, 2014, yoga was recognized as an Intangible World Heritage by the UNESCO and is celebrated since 2015 every year on June 21 and is supported from 193 nations so far. Today the world is connected by this International World Yoga Day and we celebrate it in all the countries of the world. The vision that all human beings are brothers and sisters, one family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is a family. Today we come together and practice yoga, together in unity and connection. More and more people are attracted to yoga and its methods for improving health, resilience and mental strength. The online search volume of yoga in Germany has skyrocketed over the last 12 years. If you enter the term yoga in the German Google today, you get 1.5 billion results. Yoga destinations are searched everywhere. More than 211,000 yoga holiday destinations are offered today. Yoga holiday is in. In Germany, a total of 5% of German population are currently practicing yoga, with an increasing tendency, especially in Corona times. This is good, because yoga can be practiced everywhere, anywhere, from youth to old, guided with webinars. Especially children should start yoga practice early. 12.8 million people can imagine starting yoga in the next 12 months. In the US, about 20 to 25 million people practice yoga, or nearly 10% of the adult population. The main reasons for starting yoga practice are the improvement of physical well-being and improvement of mental well-being, according to a study in 2018. According to a global statistic, the number of yoga practitioners is predicted to rise to staggering 55 million people by 2020 in the USA alone. According to a study conducted in 2017, over half of the 200 million yoga practitioners are of Indian origin. India, the birthplace of the ancient practice, has resurfaced for the global market. The demand of yoga instructors, private lessons and yoga therapy has risen in the last 2 years, indicative for a healthy forecast for the industry in 2019, 2020 and the years to come. The effects of yoga have been studied scientifically over 100 years. There are now thousands of studies on the effects of yoga. Yoga has a preventive and a healing effect on back pain, headaches, sleep disturbances, high blood pressure. Yoga helps to reduce menopause symptoms. Yoga is helpful in cancer convalescence and follow-up treatments. Yoga helps to avoid or treat depression and violence. Yoga is the strategy against racism. In Germany alone, there are about 100,000 yoga teachers, including about 10,000 full-time professionals. There are about 5,000 yoga centers, schools, yoga students. In yoga classes, yoga seminars, yoga trainings, yoga is taught professionally and competently. Yoga has been around in India for over 5,000 years and is anchored in Veda, the oldest writings of mankind. In Ayurveda, the science of healthy living, and 450 years in the West. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. It reads like this in an old Sanskrit quote, which means, "Now yoga explained. From here on a teaching in yoga is made which is based on experience. The instruction of yoga follows." Like this. Yoga is a comprehensive and holistic system. It includes not only physical exercises that are supposed to make physiology more flexible and stretchy, but also the path of knowledge and study, Jnana Yoga, the path of charitable action, solidarity and voluntary and social commitment, Karma Yoga, community work and teamwork, emotional and spiritual intelligence, social skills and fellow humanity, as well as non-violence, Bhakti Yoga. All yoga paths combine in Raja Yoga, the royal way that has lasting impact on one's own life's path. There are 4 yoga paths which are considered to be classical, whereby the path of increased vigilance and tense attention of the mind through meditation, dhyan, is today usually referred to as the Raja Yoga, and represents the beginning of yoga, unity, connectedness, oneness. For thousands of years, the good results have been studied and generalized. The entire relationship of human mental and neurobiological abilities has been analyzed, and the practical result is the science of Raja Yoga. But yoga is more than just an understanding of the correct course of practice, methods and correct application of these methods. It's a deep experience. While the first quotation explains the experience of unity, yoga, the depth of yoga science is shown in its second principle, yogascitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the calming down of waves of thought in our mind. Yoga is the restriction of the fluctuations of consciousness. Or, in the state of unity, the movements of the mental plane have come to rest. When this state is reached, then yoga and yoga of action begins, yogastha kuru karmani. Established in being in this state of yoga and unity, perform action, as it is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. The usually understood, specifically coordinated body exercises and positions, which are called asanas exercises of Hatha Yoga and pranayama breathing exercises, serve by self-understanding to prepare mind, body and life energy for Raja Yoga. They cannot be compared to gymnastics or fitness training or somehow equated. Health is the first of all based on perfect spiritual harmony. Those who know how to maintain the equality, the quality and the interior world in full balance will be less susceptible to the diseases of today's civilization. They remain resilient and healthy. We should first strive to heal our minds through meditation. Yoga means unity, connection. It means living in the field of diversity, a uniform wholeness, integrated connection and oneness. My recommendation is, of course, to practice yoga on the physical level with these asanas exercises, which we know from the Hatha Yoga, and the knowledge of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, but also to start and continue yoga on all other levels, mentally, intellectually, and on the level of self-reference, subplanes, emotional intelligence, transcendental consciousness, unbounded pure awareness. Yoga will help you at all levels. In every aspect and every area of life, it will help you to make progress and improve your development. Vital self-meditation is in its essence yoga and the basis for physical yoga exercises called asanas. That is why it is important to understand what the difference or similarities is and not just the process. There are too many misunderstandings related to yoga and meditation today. In this day and age, yoga is often misunderstood in relation to the physical level alone and has become more some sports or a modern fitness program. Take part in this global initiative and take the first step. With meditation begins your journey into the adventure of yoga. I wish all yoga friends a nice yoga party. Celebrate this World Day of Yoga with heart, joy, inner closeness, togetherness and oneness. Namaste.